13, more or less. Hello, and welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle. Thank you so much for joining me. So we're going to be continuing the light side, or mostly light side playthrough for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. We're currently on Dantooine, and we found out that the mercenaries are planning to attack KOTOR, I believe it's called, the little settlement in front of me, and that's why there are mines there all of a sudden. So we are going to try and sort that out, basically. So before I go over there and get it done, I need to just quickly sort out the stream, because this is a game that loves putting the category blank. So I don't know how you'd find my stream if I didn't put the category, you know, if I didn't realise that it was doing it every time. Because obviously you wouldn't find it in Knights of the Old Republic 2. Oh, there's a fair few people streaming it today. Well, relatively speaking, anyway. So, make sure you can hear me. Brilliant, you can. Let's get into it. Right then, I'm a team. So yeah, at the end of the last video, we left that off with battling some mercenaries. Their leader, whose name I can't, Azcool or something like that, basically asked us to join him and help him. We said no, so we made his mercenaries try to kill us, and they succeeded about 6 times because of very bad luck. And on the time I won, I killed them all in 2 Force Lightnings. So it was a proper wind-up, that one. Honestly, when things like that happen, it's hard to tell if you're underpowered, or you know, if you're even ready for a certain part of the game. Then your character literally just annihilates them all, like you're too powerful for the area and you need to calm down. Kunda. Oh yeah, if you enjoy this, please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated and really help me out.
I see you have found the
What's happening back here?
He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him there. Rook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid.
They have, yes.
Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Oh well, that's poop, innit? What's this? Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure
Makes
that
sense.
all civilians
Sensible.
are warned in time, so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
We got,
Our militia
what can I
is
do to
effective
help?
at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance
so
to reach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down.
So were those your mines that I just stopped? What are you doing in the background? Can you give me anything to help?
The militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately,
Doesn't matter, any lightsabers you may have. I'll check out Kunda's defenses then.
That will open all of the security
Oh, yeah?
doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Alright, so the civilians will be leaving. Interesting. Right, let's open all those locked doors then to start off with. See if there's anything of interest in them. Huh. Oh yeah, she did say security doors, didn't she? appears to be stuck. Wounded militia. Treat injury.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back
Oh, look at
to
that.
duty in no time.
My man. Glad to help.
Thanks, stranger.
So I haven't got to worry about listening to the dialogue, so I can say the same thing.
Thanks, stranger.
Or maybe they'll have a variation. Alright.
Thanks, stranger.
Gonna be loads of light side points there. Yeah, okay, there's everyone brought back. Can I fix the droid? Oh, it's a lab station. Not sure what's going on with that droid. Let's look at the map here. Oh, it's the storage. Kunda Plains. Alright, that's interesting. Now we've got in here. Now broken droids. Alright. What's going on with it? Ah, can I reactivate the droid? Then optimize his weaponry. How many repair parts? Oh, I got loads. Alright, leave it alone. There we go. There's you done. And then let's get. What's this? I took something. I didn't really pay attention to what that was. Items lost. Oh, item received. Hey, here we are. I got a thingy from that. Again, let's just fix them up real good, like. Alright, need to use the computer. They all say failure. Right. There we go. There's all them done. Oh, another broken droid. What we got here? Slice computer. Engage defense droids in protocol mode. What? Failure? Patrol mode will engage automatically when the base is on a... Oh, okay. Defense droid status. Free droids active and set to defend friendlies pending alert status. Alright. What's this change? Program defense droids to defend hostiles. Alright, no, not going to do that. Alright, so we got free droids there, ready to defend the people. Is that a private door? Yeah, okay, so we can't get in there. I guess to open that I'm going to have to leave this place and run around the back. And probably come in through the other door, which I now have a key to open. Private. Oh, this one's open. That guy is gone. So I guess he was up to something. Turret controls, slice computer. Deactivate turrets. Turret status. Turrets are active and set to attack friendlies and hostiles pending. No, no, no. Program turrets to attack only hostiles. Okay, I need to get 2 more spikes. This will be easily remedied. Let's get rid of you and let's add you. Alright, fine, let's level you up as well. From level 6 to level 12, wow. Alright. Can you upgrade night? Can you upgrade nighttime for me? Oh wow, wow, that's cool. Let's have a look. Looks like suffered a little damage over the years. Alright, let's have a look. Need a programming spike. Can you make me another? I'll just do this for a couple seconds. Oh, he's not giving me any more. Alright. 4 would be plenty. Let's take him back out and put VS. Change targeting. I'll target only hostiles. There we go. Turrets are working good. Oh, we've got swoop bikes. Oh, no, we don't got to the planes just yet. Oh, see, this place is way bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, okay. There's the private room. Out of the way. What is your name? Visas. Out of the way, Visas. Let's find our way back in now to the sort of the med bay area. I do wish I hadn't taken the grenade, the mines on the floor now, though. Oh, no, what's your deal? What were you doing again? Oh, to see your wares. This one-use item improves the user's ability to bypass security measures, creating one-time use item parts. Alright, so he just sells you generic stuff, none of which appear to be the security door is malfunctioning. It would be relatively easy to hack open the door, but you'd never get it close again. Lock door. Lock down the security door. Open the security door. Alright, tell you what, let's save the game by here. And let's open the door, and if there's nothing really worth my time in there, I'll... See ya? You mean the blind Sith?
Their species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them.
Squandered on her people.
The empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself, and do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel,
I'll be fine.
Whatever
What?
urges consume you, do
Mate
not
with her?
control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
That's really not... Just because I saved her doesn't mean I Just because I saved her doesn't mean I want to go charging up her loading ramp. There's one way of wording it.
Oh, I think it is. Our lives are twined. I cannot have it twined with another. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us.
Dark side of the Force.
Do not underestimate her, or her loyalty.
Alright. Ties to her master, perhaps, and I intend to follow that bond to its source when the opportunity presents itself. Aton said her planet was wiped out. That is, was the only colony... Oh, that it was, my bad. I was struggling with that for some reason. That it was the only colony of her people in the sector of the galaxy. This sector of the galaxy.
What do you make of that?
Intelligence. Well, if her people all see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted to blind them.
Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence
I
that
know.
two events are tied.
No, it seems that way. Someone wants this sector of the galaxy blind to the Force so they can move freely or strike
I
without
fear
warning.
you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it, Raven. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Okay. Never mind. I'll be going now. Considering I wasn't actually trying to talk with you, Kreia. Right. Actually, I'll save the game again, because that was interesting dialogue, so I don't want to lose that. Right. Let's open the door. Success. You barely had to try to get the door to open. Items lost, experience gained. Right, let's see what's in this room again and check to see if it's actually worth our time. What we got here? Mandalorian shield, heavy blaster, sonic grenade, some armor. Alright, credits and a shield. Alright, bit of gear that we can wear. I never really use those. I probably should. I should probably also find someone who can sell. Oh, another bowcaster. Find someone. Oh god, what are you doing? Get back over there, you tit. Find someone who can sell me some med packs. Components, another Mandalorian shield. Oh, we've got 4 lockers. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, this is definitely worth it. There's so much stuff in here. Credits, Mandalorian. You know, maybe not all of it is particularly useful to me, but there's a lot of it. There we are, one use. Alright. I see you're struggling there. Components. What we got here? Computer spike, very good. Oh, here we are, look. Why is it always repair kits? Why is it... This is literally right next to a flipping med bay as well. This door appears to be stuck closed. So how am I compromising the security of this building by opening this door if that one is stuck closed and I can't open it anyway? Alright gang, here's the plan. Walk away. How much do you want to bet they're going to walk into this grenade? Average sonic, average plasma, average... put an average gas mine down by here. Alright, walk away. Please, walk away from the gas mine. Militia. Alright, no one there we can interact with. Or at least no one who's got their own unique name.
You'll find
Oh, who are you?
here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend
I'm a Jedi.
you to Administrator Dari quickly finish your business in Kunda and go.
Force persuade. You will answer
I
my
want your
questions. Force persuade. You will tell no one
I will
that
tell
I've been
no one
here.
I've seen you, but please leave and don't cause any trouble.
Right, I think we're good here. As far as I'm aware, I've done all the missions here. I'll quickly check my quest log now before I actually commit to doing this, because I don't know what will happen. What's this? While repairing the defense droid, you discovered a hyperspanner lodged inside the droid. That tool has the name Akere written on the handle. Perhaps you should ask... Oh! Well, there's a side quest right there. Good thing I looked, didn't I? Akiri, whatever your name. I really want to know what that creature is. Looks like a giant stingray. I feel like you see them in Attack of the Clones when they're on Camino. I could be wrong though. Or something similar, I guess. I found this hyper spanner. It has your name on it. Ah, you found my tool? Yes, I've been looking for that. Where did you find it? Inside a broken droid. What is your explanation? Ah, I've been caught. Yes, I am guilty of stripping the droids and selling their parts. But I have a good reason. Tell me. I have received terrible news. My brother's second wife is with child. She has become ill and requires medical aid. The doctor of Telos will not treat her without full payment upfront, sorry. Before the moon has turned, I must send my brother enough credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I am normally a very honest person, but this situation has made me desperate. Please, you must believe me, don't you? I don't really believe him. Ah, fine, I believe you. I won't turn you in. Oh, thank you so much. In gratitude for your discretion, I'm giving you a discount on my goods. Oh, we got light side points, so he was telling the truth. Alright, well I got a discount now, so... Okay, I got 23 of those, flipping... T3 has no problem bloody healing himself. That's not designed to isolate. Parts. No, I don't. There's really no point getting any of that. So look, defense. Yeah, Lost Jedi. You encountered master. Yeah, rebuild. You have installed the in the Ebon Hawk. All that remains is the droid chassis and the droid processor. Alright, so Lieutenant Dahlgren of the has told you about fuel situation, smuggling on the Citadel. Alright, okay, so those are things I can't do here. Before we before we start anything, let's quickly run over to where the mercenaries were back here. Hopefully they won't try to kill me. Not mercenaries, salvagers. And see if any of them has something for sale that I can buy. If they got any of the droid, what was it? Droid chassis, I think, and droid processor. Oh, it was two droid thingies anyway. I'm not sure if I'll be able to come back to this planet, so I don't want to risk missing out. Salvager.
What?
Darala! Can I...
Oh, it's you. So you managed
Yes, me.
to get all the salvage, eh? That's our livelihood you're stepping on. You should watch yourself.
I'd like to see what you're selling.
Take your time. Look through the pile.
It's a livelihood. I'd like to see what you're selling. Oh, go ahead, son. She has a lot. She has a lot of lightsaber stuff. What do you got in the miscellaneous here? Oh, it's all crystals. Oh, I can get a blue crystal or a rubat. Oh, I can get red. Give that to Visas. Discharge energy. All right. Jolt cell. Oh, yeah, what's this? Electric damage 1 to 3. Massive criticals. Oh, I wanted that one. I wanted to make that, but I couldn't make it. This item costs. Well, it costs more than 600 credits. What? If things cost more than 600, the game's like, whoa, that's big money, player. Are you sure you want to be spending that? Damage immunity versus dark side. Damage immunity versus light side. Plus 1 wisdom. I'll take this. How much do you want for it? 900? I'll take this then. I'll take the 2 of these. And fuck it, I'll take the Jedi robe. Well, we've got 1 dexterity, 1 attack, 4 stealth. Ooh, that's expensive. 2 to 12 first droids, plus 2 attack. This heavy crystal is collected by the native. All right. Crystal color blue. Actually, I want that. I want the blue, and I want the red. I've already got a violet. Which is the one that I want? I wanted the big criticals. It's expensive, but I'll take it. want that as well, and I literally have just enough to buy it. So before I waste the rest of my money, these are my... oh, who are you? I'll salvage her. We got that guy. There's those two there I can speak with. Right, start with her.
Next time you should ask for a reward.
Back again, huh? But it's nice to see you again.
Alright, there's no option to buy off him. What about you?
What should we do?
Alright, so she's the only person I can buy. Right, yeah, I'm not going to spend all my money on that one crystal. I can probably get another one at some point in the game. Get my own. Right, let's quickly pop back into the little base. Use... do they have I'm sure they have a station in here, so I can quickly upgrade my lightsaber. I could be wrong though. Do I? No, go on. We'll just go for it. I can upgrade the I can upgrade it in the Airborne Hawk afterwards. We will save it by here though, just in case I get smashed during this mission, and then that way I can just reload it and go fix my weapon up at the Airborne Hawk. If there's nothing in here anyway. Wait, what do you sell? Do you sell any of the two droid things? Oh, weapons. I show what you're selling. Medkits. Ah, he's got a Padawan robe. Right, I'll get up to 20. There we go. I'll take all of those. Oh, I'll take all those. Oh shit, I bought an extra. Oh, I gotta get up to 25 now, haven't I? Alright, that's good. That's private. I'm starting to think that they don't have the stuff here. 1 constitution, 1 dexterity, 1 strength. Ah, I actually can wear this stuff though. There you can have that one. There we go. Right, come on, gang. No, their clothes remains the same even when you change it. That's interesting. Oh, he's right here.
You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Any ideas of what I can do to help?
People handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done. Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. We've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working,
if I've done all
it would
this.
help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But It's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
Alright. I'm ready to find out about the plans.
Done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm certain I've done all I can.
A lot to do.
Next, I fixed the turrets, and I've changed it so they only target hostiles. I fixed the droids. I opened the door, admittedly.
Defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine
Goodbye,
the
Master.
mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed. The administrator's locked up in
Go
an
on.
office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Alright, have you talked to the men?
It's hard to do. I'm not much for words.
But wait, I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak to them.
Assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
Well, hopefully I can just use my persuade and force persuade. You are going to win! Persuade. Remind them their friends and family are counting on them. Warn them not to get killed. Tell them they're doomed. What you're about to do is dangerous but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything worth taking from you. And we have to give it our all to... our all to, I guess. So look around you. That's what we're fighting for. Each one of you... each one of us has to back the other up. You can win this if you work as a team. Yeah.
Much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
We won't fall, don't you worry, my friend. And hello. Alright, turret, kick some ass. Oh no! Not the mercenary. Okay, so there we go. 7 of them. Am I not engaging in this battle? Oh no, one of them died. One of our guys died. Right, that guy in the front, how the hell he hasn't died? Alright, oh no, we've lost 2 men. They've got 1 left. Go on, take it. Oh no, they've got reinforcements. Oh shit, they used a grenade. No! We're running low. Ah shit, we've got 2 left.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
Force persuade. You don't want to fight? Throw down your weapons.
Supposed to convince me, Jedi. I was trained by the Sith.
Yeah?
My unit killed many Jedi. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the administrator to her fate. Then
I won't let you kill
with
her.
These flaming settlers. The galaxy doesn't tolerate weakness. I was trained at Malak's Academy. Your tricks won't.
Oh, what do you know? Malak's Academy. The dead Sith Lord,
Sorry
eh?
I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Kill them all. Master, please ignore the fact I'm force lightning in people. Now, come on. Now, come on, gang. Get some kills on the go. What's going on here? Go and get him! Right, now for the actual person who matters. As cool. Have some lightning. Bet the Sith didn't teach you that, did they?
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi...
Oh, cool, he survived as well. the Jedi. It was just one Jedi actually, and I am considered an outcast by other
I'm
Jedi.
sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
Keep your thanks. Where's my reward for I am happy to
Our
help.
community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
If it wasn't for me, no. Keep the money and use it to build a statue of me in honor of my heroism. Oh. Right, I'm gonna take the credit because I kind of need the money after spending what I did a moment ago.
Brave Jedi. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part.
Keep it to build a statue of me.
I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Ah, cool. Where are all the
There are a
Jedi?
few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are these other
We've
Jedi?
chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one...
Oh, well, that's not very helpful, is it? But how can you contact each other?
We have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them by letting them believe themselves victorious. We thought they would become bold and step from the shadows. Then,
What then?
all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die.
I want to talk about something else. I need to know why you cast me out of the
You
Order.
defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why
but on
we
Dantooine.
counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
Why did you cut me off from the Force?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'll be going now.
I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive.
What? What's
long
that?
enough to prove useful. Now watch and learn.
Oh, technique.
This form is a Taru. Because it is such an aggressive fighting style, you should only use it against single opponents. And don't try using this form amidst heavy fire. Nothing is more embarrassing for a Jedi than to be cut down by a stray blaster shot. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Oh, thank you. Items received, lightsaber. Sweet. Alright, so look here, we got it. So I can have one on persuade and one on... 2 on treat injury. Alright. What's this? Precise shot, unarmed specialist, stealth run, regenerate. Finesse. Character has mastered using grace and speed of lightsaber instead of raw power. The character can add either their strength or dexterity bonus to their chance of hit, whichever is higher. Right, let's get that, because my chance of hit appears to be abysmal. Resilience. Sorisu lightsaber form. I thought you just taught me Ataru. Or are they the same? Just different names. Affect mind, force body, force barrier. So let's go for the level 2 of heal. And the last thing to do is... what lightsaber did you just give me? A green one. Alright. Well, thank you. So is that possibly designed for if you didn't manage... oh god, someone just disappeared. If you didn't manage to get a lightsaber before this point, you can get one off... what was his name? Vuk? Master Vuk? I can't remember his name. Well, off him anyway. Why have I lost? Oh, there's no point putting the people back in my party because they're gonna disappear when I go inside the Ebon Hawk. Alright then, gang, what we got going on in here? Did I manage to find anything for you? I assume not. Nope. Alright. Right, I've upped my repair. Can I kit you out now? I'm going to operate on your behavior core again. Wow. Never mind, I'll be going now. Alright, before we actually... never mind, I'll be going now. Have I got anything that will improve my repair? So if I can just boost my repair for a moment, and then just swap back to something which I want to wear. So look, Mandalorian, defense. Alright, there's a lot more to that. Alright. Defense, more defense, dexterity. Right, we've got number here then. All and strength, demolition, reflexes, stealth and dexterity. Alright. Do I have any of these which boost stats? Like my armband? No. Right, the only other thing now is just to quickly see what everyone else is using. Fortitude and demolition. Reflexes. Fortitude, alright. Reflexes. Reflexes. Stealth. And... alright. Oh, she has nothing. Oh, you can have that. This way, well... I guess I give you that because I'm not really sure what bonus you'd have from... I'm not really paying attention to what I'm giving her there. Well, she's probably best for her. That one there, just on a quick... you know, not really paying much attention to what I'm doing there, just quickly gave her one. There we are, you have a lightsaber. Reflexes and dexterity. Reflexes and attack modifier. Constitution. Oh, you got nothing? Oh, you know you got that. Oh, well, none of yours will help me. Will? No. They keep saying Wookiees can't wear them, which obviously means there's a Wookiee in the game that will join your team. Why else would it matter if a Wookiee could or could not wear it? You know? That description. You okay over there? You know, that description is a spoiler within itself. Right, so we're gonna quickly go through the lightsabers here. This green one, I'm changing my crystal to blue so I can channel my inner Anakin. We're changing this crystal to violet, and we're changing this double-sided one to red. And now let's try and give these. Oh, and I bought myself a fancy one, didn't I? What's this? This crystal. Oh, it's Anakin's crystal, so can't change that. Plus 2 energy, plus 2 damage. Where's my big crits one? Deflector. Oh yeah, massive crits, plus 6. So currently I have discharge energy cell. Oh, that's what I'm using. So we've got the improved one, so we get even better criticals now. And then we'll look at Krea's lightsaber. What can we give you? Plus 2 damage. Nothing there. Then why is it lit up like I can give it something? There we are, and then you get some better crits. And then we get the double-sided one. There we are, well, that's all. There we go, gang. Give me my blue lightsaber. Gone classic on this one. So yeah, we just finished, or at least I believe we just finished what we needed to do here on Dantooine. So we're going to be going to a new planet, if you have a preference. Now would be the time to say it, if you want to see it anywhere. So we got Korriban by here, Nar Shaddaa, Onderon. We've been there, so it's between Korriban, Nar Shaddaa, and Onderon. What we got here? Climate, temperature. What? Oh, it's not temperature. Sorry. I should say that I am legally blind, so you know you might notice me say words wrong from time to time because I completely misread them. So this is a forest. Temperate, not temperature. All right. Dock. It doesn't matter what the dock is. Decaying urban zones. Interesting. And this is volcanic. So I think I'll go for Onderon, since this is a nice forest, which I guess is this game's version of Kashyyyk. And maybe this is where I'll find myself a Wookiee in a forest. So have you played any of the Knights of Old Republic games before? Including the MMO, which I personally have never really played the MMO, other than, you know, 5 minutes when my cousin just happened to be trying it out when I went over his house, so I don't think that counts.
Looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planet.
Disturbance in the
I guess
Force.
the blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon. Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
Ugh, what a tool.
I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
Oh god. Well, this isn't a good way to start the day, is it? Just popping over for a cup of tea and now they're trying to kill us.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Better run for it. Just in case, we don't want to risk them trying to kill us. And if we've shot a few of their ships down, they can use that against us. We're going to play it smart. And if they try and fuck with me again, I will destroy them all. Let me know if you can hear the game come through my mic, because I've made it a little bit louder so I could sort of immerse myself in the world a bit better, being a bit more dynamic for me. But I got a new TV and it's a bit louder than my old one, and I kind of lean forward when I'm trying to read the dialogue. What's that? Where did we land?
Moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old
one of them,
outpost
though.
near here. Maybe that's why there's all these
clearings
around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This
oh
is
well,
Duxon,
good to know.
where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian
That's cool.
Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Tell you what, thinking about it, maybe like I just never got to find it, but it's pretty gutting that in Knights of the Old Republic 1 you never get to wear the iconic Revan armor. You know, maybe that armor was available in the MMO. How badly is the ship damaged?
Nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
Alright, sounds good. Alright. Do you think they're still hunting us?
Space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice,
oh, there was a battle.
Forget us. No, I don't like it. Onderon is
true.
about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us. We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle. In
yeah, lucky us. We got a fancy pilot, didn't it? Right. We need to get to Onderon.
The ship is repaired. We're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us.
Oh yeah, lay it on me, Kreia.
We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here already.
Either a Wookiee or give me some sort of Force-sensitive character.
Predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings, and that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Right. Let's head to the outpost then.
Be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
Actually, that's a good point. So this would have been where my character's journey to becoming an exile started. Unless you count him leaving Dantooine as where it started. So I'm going to go for my two Jedi characters. Since we've all got lightsabers now. Alright. Raining, it's always a good start. Let's have a look around then. See what we can find here. Honestly, I really hope now that Lucasfilm Games is a thing, I really want them to do something with this universe. Even if it is just simply a remake, or even just like a remaster of 1 and 2, ported to 1X and Series X or PS4 and PS5. I'd be happy with that. Just combine the two games into one sort of package, and you know, give me nicer textures, give me achievement or trophy support, and let me just enjoy the games again. Just make them look nicer, and obviously improve the controls a little bit. So they could as well potentially have Microsoft get Obsidian to sort of remake or remaster the two games, since Obsidian made this one anyway. Obviously number one was made by BioWare, but Microsoft doesn't own BioWare. I got the two physical copies by here. Were any of these exclusive games? Well, neither of these games say... Well, Knights of the Old Republic 1 is online enabled. What online features did it have? That's weird. But yeah, I really do hope they... Oh, I don't know, what else could they reasonably do with this part of the... Alright, we just come back to the ship from this way. With this part of the Star Wars universe, maybe bring the MMO onto consoles, because they're probably powerful enough to run them now. Well, you know, the current gen, not the gen I'm playing this on. Series X and PS5 could definitely handle a lot of the big MMOs, I would assume, anyway. They are kind of just supercomputers now, and you don't need a supercomputer to run World of Warcraft. Go on, son, kick some ass! Oh god, what's this? Right, why are you still holding a gun if you're repairing stuff? Alright, well, thank you for that. Alright, wait a minute, what's going on here? Why does no one have weapons equipped? Ah, her weapon was taken off her for some reason. Okay, so she has a double-sided red lightsaber, and Kreia has herself a nice purple lightsaber. Sorry about that, ladies. I didn't even realise you lost your weapons there. And we do auto levels on the AI just to speed up time a bit, because this game is long enough as it is. Don't need everyone having manual level ups. Get wrecked, you little, I don't know, bog rat. So I wouldn't mind a game as well set in the Star Wars Rebels universe. No, it's nowhere near as good as Clone Wars, but the characters are interesting. I do like them, you know. Ezra, bit whiny, but still a decent character. Kanan, I really liked. Sabine was pretty good as well. Zeb was funny. Hera was really cool. Chopper was a bit of a twat, but you know, they tend to make the droids a bit of knobheads. Oh, what's this? Skeletal corpse. Blaster. Oh, a datapad. Revan says we must take Duxan? I don't know. Our wing of militia droid let me try again. Revan says we must take Duxan. Our wing of military droid carriers are to fly in low and drop our payload onto the jungle moon. Once the droids hit Dirtside, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave the way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We're expecting heavy resistance, and if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets, this is going to be one short mission. There we go. Once I slow down a second, then actually read was bloody trying to read. Oh, we got some more parts. Very good. Computer port. Fix the computer port. Yeah, go on, go for it. Is now functional. Access remote droids. Ah, that's what that was. Overload power. Oh, I need spikes. I can't do that. Right, let's just log out of this then. Items. Tell you what we'll do actually. Can I swap teammates? Here? Oh, you can. Brilliant. Alright. My little guy. I need you to give me some spikes. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? 2? Give me spikes! Oh, well, maybe later then. Right, so he can only give you a limited amount of spikes. I'm not sure what influences when he can and can't. Ah, fuck's sake. when he can or can't give you a spike. Right, this that one appears to have nothing around him. Return to the root menu. This one's got some enemies near him, so we could probably blow him up and kill something. What about this last one? He appears to have nothing near him. Let's check the commands. Repair computer core. Alright, let's do that. Well, what good has that done me? Doing that. It was, yeah, okay, this guy. So let's blow him up. Overload power reactor. Boom! Oh, well, they're perfectly fine. Waste of spikes. Alright, let's get off this computer. Oh, I gained experience for fixing or maybe destroying the robot, I'm not quite sure. Alright, come on then, gang. We got some droids to maybe beat up. Or perhaps we can't do anything with the droids until we blow them up. Go on! I love that. Oh, maybe that's what I just picked up off the floor. Maybe that was loot for destroying the droid. And unless you actually destroy them, you can't... Where are you two going? There's a lot of already destroyed droids going on around here. So how's everyone doing? You all having a good day today? Or had a good day or good evening if you're in a different time zone? So let's lighten in this fool. Wow, I'm actually doing good damage for once. I like this. Have it. Do you want to loot? Thank you. What's this? Skeletal corpse. What have you got for me, friend? Detonator gloves. So that will obviously help me improve my demolition skill. Ignore him. Remote droid. Reactivate the droid. Repair parts. Oh, okay, so I can just keep fixing the droid, or I can go back to that computer terminal and destroy it. I don't need the droid to help me kill anything. I probably should have come here before going to Dantooine, because I did have a little bit of struggles from time to time on that planet.
Fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. Still working on the repairs, and I had to take down some systems, including sensors.
Why don't you put the gun down if you're trying to do repairs?
I know, you're crushed.
You got two guns, actually. Oh, so he's actually not available as a character at all right now. Okay, we don't appear to have missed anything in this area so far. We've explored all what we can. Oh shit, what's going on? What's this? Is this a force vision? Before we carry on, where do you find the different... Ah, here we go. KOTOR. You know, that's probably why I was dying, because I was in the wrong bloody lightsaber stance. So does it actually change? I'll bring your weapon back out. Makashi. Oh, he doesn't actually change his combat stance. Oh, that's a shame. But then, I suppose they did have a limited schedule here, so... Well, you know, there are actually a few people over there, so let's get this droid on our side. Optimize his weaponry, and his shield, targeting systems... fuck it, well, give him the whole shebang. Go on, son. That is not... Alright, whatever. You have led us to a very fine chase, human. The battle above was your doing, yes? Our ship is quite damaged. Throw down your weapons, yes? Your bounties are worth more than you... what's this? More if you are still very much alive. I didn't start the space battle. Your view is narrow, human. The battle was your responsibility, whether you admit it or not. I just got there, though. In some sense, we are doing you a favour. The reception you would receive on Onderon would be a cold one. What do you mean? You have caught the eye of someone very powerful on Onderon, and he wants you dead. But you do not need to worry about that now. Why are you hunting me? The exchange has put a bounty on your head, human. A very profitable amount. My family have accepted the job. Can we make a deal? We Vugs are very good at making deals, but not when making a deal requires breaking another. This has gone on long enough. Brothers, shoot him. Try not to kill him. Well, I am terribly sorry, my man. Let's have a look. Sarisu. Ah, so this is good for deflecting on many opponents. Oh, he actually is fighting differently. That's cool. Go on, give him a swift little kick up the ass. Alright. What the hell are you two doing? Did you just let me to die? Well, I truly appreciate that, gang. I really do. Heal! Improved heal. Right, come on, get over there, you knobheads. Ataru! Oh, Sarisu is bad against many opponents. My bad. So, Shicho is for many opponents. Ah, right, man. I didn't see it as a plus and a minus. I just seen it as two. No, no.
Do not let the higher. I have seen you.
I'm sorry. What's this? Because if I can help, I will.
Those you help, you have been chased.
Alright. Fuck's sake, I'm stuck in dialogue. I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be harmful. If you're trying to guilt me out of helping people, you won't succeed.
Nothing from such small thing. Aiding them, and I would view.
Oh shit. They are loyal companions, and I will not harm them.
But it will be best to
I guess I'll just let her talk since
your allies
I
are
can't
allies
skip.
by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Oh, I lost influence with Kreia. Oh, some credits. What about your leader? What did he have? Advanced medkit, amplifying chamber mark, a scope and a grenade. Hey, not bad, is it? So is this their ship? Did they just crash? Oh, I'm caught on something. Alright, we're free. Can we go up here? Yeah, we can go here. This appears to take us into a jungle. Alright, let's have a little look around here. We want to see what's on this side, of course. Possibly just take us to the... Oh no, there's actually something here. Oh, no, ignore that. No, ignore it and open this box, which I assume you can open. There we go. Medpack parts. Alright, and one of them syringes. So anyone got any games you're looking forward to that will be coming out in the near future? I can't remember if the release date has been announced, but personally I'm really looking forward to that Star Wars game. Not Star Wars, flipping Harry Potter game. No, what was that? Oh, I got a Mandalorian thing from it, I didn't read it properly though. The release date for Pokemon Snap was announced yesterday, or was it earlier today, I can't remember which, and I'm excited for that. Should be a lot of fun. You know, just a nice, relaxing game. Just chill on the Switch and take pictures of Pokemon. Also Monster Hunter Rise, that'll be a lot of fun. Played the demo a few days ago and the game runs so well, and it just looks really beautiful. And I'm hoping Nintendo will do a load of little sort of Nintendo exclusive things, which obviously the game is an exclusive Switch game, but you know, you won't get Zelda crossovers or anything like that on any other version of Monster Hunter regardless.
I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now,
I didn't
find
fail.
that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything,
Your ally?
alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Poor guy. Got a proper earful. Who is your ally then? Because the way how he said that was... Alright, so this one is good for many opponents. Makashi is good against Jedi. Good for blasters. And Ataru is good for single opponents. So if there's like one or two, I'll just stick with Ataru. And then when a few more come in, I'll swap. Problem is, it doesn't tell you what they're good for until you click on them. But by that point, you've already started combat. Oh, poor guy. Oh, see his little arms pop out then? Probably like Anakin stance hours.
Stop. That is not the skeletal
Oh.
remnant of a war long past. That is a recent cure. It appears that Duxon isn't as
So it appears.
as we would be led to believe.
Do you think he was alone? Why would the Mandalorians return
Past is
here?
a curious attraction to us all. Perhaps he came in a small shuttle to revisit old battlegrounds. Perhaps not. But let us press forward. You may find the answers you seek.
Alright, dead Mandalorian. What you got on your friend? Blaster, some credits, and advanced med kits. Good, good. Kill him. Kill him now. I'm going to assume we need to go inside that little base to continue, so I'm going to explore out here first and see what we can find. And since now I realise how to change my lightsaber form and I'm not getting wrecked so quickly, I'll take advantage of that. What's this? Ah, campfire. So yeah, someone's definitely been here.
Hold it right there.
There's this.
Got you surrounded.
Oh shit.
Surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually
Um,
let its prey go that easy.
I haven't saved
What are
recently.
you doing here?
I can't die. Mandalorians killed many of my brothers during the war. Why should I even talk to you? What is it with Mandalorians and this damned moon?
Decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat, some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Our ship crashed and we were forced to land here.
You visit Duxon by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
This may prove of use to us. Let us hear his words and see if they hold.
But I wasn't done exploring. I'm not finished exploring yet.
Coming with us. I'm supposed to escort
Damn
you
it.
peacefully, but the alternative is quite acceptable. So your choice is follow us as our guest, or see how Mandalorians have earned their reputation.
Alright. Take me to the camp then. So like, I like how important Mandalorians are to the KOTOR games, but their armor doesn't look too great, does it? Like if they do a re-release of this game or a remake or something, I hope they go for a more, you know, like 2020, 2019, whatever the first year of, like, you know, the current Mandalorian series, or the Boba and Jango armor sort of thing. I wonder why they decided to make the armor like this, because they made this game in, what was it, the first one came out in 2003, I think it was? But surely they would have known that Boba was supposed to be a Mandalorian back then. Or at least he was believed to be, so that's what a Mandalorian should have looked like.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked
I'm not an
up our
intruder.
work in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
Ah, but not Mandalore the Ultimate. I thought the Mandalorians were disbanded. No, that's not how it works. I'm trying to get to Onderon. Do you know how I can get there? But we killed Mandalore during the war.
Is the name we give to our leader. Becoming Mandalore is the greatest honor any Mandalorian could aspire to. When our leader falls in battle, the most worthy takes his place. So even though your army killed our leader, it was only a matter of time before we chose someone new. Me.
Alright, yeah. I'm trying to get to Onderon.
It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
How can I prove myself?
Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful. Or something that'll show what you're made of.
So there's nothing you can think of?
Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. All the activity forced my men to stop before they finished. The charges need to be...
I like his armor, it's pretty cool. I like the sort of the gas pumps or pipes he's got coming off the side of his mask. Or helmet's pretty cool. That sounds too easy.
Anything you could do, and I told you. Nothing in this jungle is as simple as it seems, though.
Alright then. I'll see what I can do.
I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle.
Well, hopefully you have some droid parts.
The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
It's also interesting how in this game you're working with the Mandalorians, but in number 1 you had a Mandalorian on your team and you were still fighting against all the other ones.
What do you want?
Ah, nothing. I'll be going. I guess I'm not allowed up there then, for some reason. Probably his bedroom. Oh, wow. What a nice base you have. So big and empty. Oh, here's Kex. That guy who's on about. Is there some sort of problem?
No problem. I just don't know why Mandalore let you roam free. I don't trust you. I'm Kex, the new quartermaster. If a Mandalorian needs something, they come to me. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military-grade surplus. It's not free, though. You can pay with credits or trade in some of your gear. Doesn't matter to me.
Interesting. Let's see what you have. Dark Jedi robe. What? I love it says cannot equip Bowder. Poor guy. He just wants to equip a robe. Let him have a robe, damn it. What weapons you got? Blasters and such, obviously. Armor, dark robes, a lot of Mandalorian stuff. A force mask. You lose 4 charisma, but your force resistance is restricted from Wookiees. Wow, 11 grand. That's an expensive mask. What about your miscellaneous? What you got here? Any droid parts? Mines. Mandalorian chamber. These must be weapon upgrade parts. Well, there's nothing I want off you, my man. Sorry to disappoint you. You will not be getting any money or parts off me. We got your guard. Yeah, just guards and guides. Actually, let's quickly check. Is this the way out to the... Yeah, that's the way to the jungle.
Right.
Oh, yeah, this guy got a name.
Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
My man, step aside. What's the problem?
Made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
Well, let me have a go. I've had some practice restoring computer systems, if you need a hand.
Whatever help I can get, whatever wires and tech have been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components...
Oh yeah, the relay dish. It's a very admirable job you're doing here.
Especially right now. Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention. and our shuttle...
It wasn't my space battle. Then let's get to work fixing it.
Everything involved with the relay is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success. If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
Where can I find said converter?
Found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
Oh.
That's a problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
So I'm gonna have to kill it and get the thing back.
They're vermin. No challenge for a Mandalorian. Since they provide no sport, we ignore them.
So how do you propose I find it?
Every Canoc you come across, you wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts.
Well, how would you know?
Alright then. Come back
You said you don't attack them.
and we can see about getting these systems working again.
Indeed. Alright, let's see if I can repair the cables. The power wires here are damaged. It would take a lot of skill and parts to repair them. Repair. A lot of skill and a lot of parts. One parts. Yep. There's your wire. Let me have a look at that terminal, my man. Alright. Well, we've got everyone fighting over here. We've got recruits. Oh, that guy got a name. Zerga. I am. I might. Who are you?
I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my warriors.
A worthy challenge.
It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Are you sure he's dead?
Dead, he'd be back already. If you find his body, just bring it back.
And what if I find him alive? Why do you want the body? Oh, that could be the one I found earlier.
Just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
If I find Kuma's body, I will bring back his gear. I assume that's the Mandalorian corpse I already found. What's back here? Actually, let's quickly use burst of speed, get around you a little bit faster. Problem is, this fucking visual effect they put on it is so bad. Like, look at that. Who thought that was a good idea? A workbench. Oh, we need 6 spikes, so I guess I'm gonna have to buy those, or hope T3 can make me 6. We got in here. Oh, we got some more boxes. Credits and parts. What was this? Ah, this must be the ship that the leader said he would take me in. Come on, that's some spikes. Even oh yeah, there's one. Brilliant. And we got a robe. Blaster. Another blaster. Alright then. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, that's everything. So let's just force dash our way around here. Oh, no, my bad. I missed this. Anyone here with names? Oh, shut up, you. You got a name. You got a name as well. 2 of them.
So you are the visiting Jedi.
Alright, I'm gonna skip the dialogues now. Who are you? The warrior. Why do you fight in a battle? Yeah. What are the rules?
Fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak among us, but that isn't the function of the battle circle. There are individual rules for each fight. The warrior with greater honor determines those, which in your case means any Mandalorian makes the rules.
Interesting. Alright. Well, let's save it by here. See if I can get involved in these fights. Then is it? That'd be interesting. Just beat up a few Mandalorians before I help them out.
So you are the visitor.
Yeah. Are there rules?
Our history is what it pales to what we...
Yeah. Is he just gonna... Alright, I guess I'm not allowed to join the circle. Unless this guy lets me join the circle. Nope, not completely. Can I choose who I fight? I see. I like that. Yeah, go on, let's just get into a fight, come on.
You talk with the Suck, but there will be no terms. But I want to fight you with all your skill.
You don't seem as aggressive as the other Mandalorians.
Jedi. If it were, I trust you wouldn't have the same opinion. I prepare and train, readying my mind and weaponry for a real challenge. Peace is not our...
Alright then. Alright then. So you said to speak to the sergeant, which I assume is this guy? No. Oh, isn't it? This guy. I am a real warrior.
If you want to try and fight us on our terms.
Alright. I want to fight in the battle circle.
So you will fight Davro. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davro, what are your terms? No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Well, unluckily for you, my man, I have a level 3 unarmed specialist skill.
Put away your weapon and step into the battle circle. Now, you will experience a true fight.
I am Anakin, and I will teach you the meaning of pain. What's wrong, Davril? I was worried that when he hits me I'm just going to take monster damage, but that is not the case.
The match between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is...
Damn right I am.
I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Alright. I literally just got out of the fight and all of a sudden they're just trying to kill each other in front of me. Now where's the sergeant?
Here to watch a fight or
I want to fight in the battle circle.
You have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger,
Oh yeah. No further terms. I can use my lightsaber and the Force. He can use anything he wants as well.
I will send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight, Jedi.
Alright. Right, I'm using Ataru, yeah, which is for one-on-one combat. Oh, what's wrong, friend? Yeah!
Between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi
Oh, smashing them.
an honorable victor. If you want to fight...
Right, so that time no one's challenged me. I'm not sure there's any point saving, because I am literally annihilating them. They're not really close matches as of yet.
Here to watch a
And I don't think I'll die if I lose.
You choose to
I want to fight.
again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist and foot like you fight with Davril. Tagrin chooses to fight.
Alright, hand to hand it is. Afraid to lose as swiftly as your good old buddy Tex, is it? Oh, he's got the first hit. I needed decent damage to me. There we go. Come on, we're bringing it back. Shit, he's gonna win because I keep missing everything. If Thank you for finally getting another hit. A bit late now though.
You have violated the rules of the battle circle. Having you used a force power when you were explicitly told not to. You must follow all
No, I
the
didn't.
terms of combat. You must not leave the battle circle. You must not kill anyone. If you fight again, follow these rules. One more breach and you will never enter the battle circle.
Alright, well, let's load up the save.
Here to watch your
I'll
fight.
try it one more time.
You choose to fight it just fist and foot like if Tagrin choose.
Let's see if I can, you know, actually hit a few times. Both misses. He's hit me already. Both misses. He's hit me again. Both misses. There we go. It's too little too late though. I'm fucking missing so many attacks. I don't know what the game expects me to do.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. Tagrin is the clear and honorable victor. Again, come back if you want to.
Yeah, well, I ain't having you besmirching my honor like that. Let's load up the save and just walk away and come back later. Obviously, it's a pain. I'm doing more damage than him. He just hits nearly every single time, and he does a double hit. And when I'm doing my attacks, I'm missing. Well, I missed like the first, what was it, 4 or 5 attacks, maybe even more. What's that? Oh, an empty box. Then I finally get some hits, but it's too late. It's way too late. Like, you know, bringing it back after missing, actually losing over half your health before you finally start fighting back. It, like, you know, you can't fight back from that. It's already over. Unless, obviously, you do big damage when you actually do fight back. So, are these Mandalorians? Mandalorian, Sergeant, Davril. Oh, what the hell?
I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death.
Oh, God. Why'd you want to fight me again?
Fight in the Mandalorian Wars. With our plans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself. Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow.
Many Mandalorians have fallen to Jedi. There is no dishonor in that.
Deny my request? I want to fight here, in front of other Mandalorians, to prove my worth. Do not shame me further.
Then we shall fight.
Now you face a true Mandalorian on the field of battle.
Now, why are the 3 of us fighting? What's going on here? I thought this was just me. What the hell are you doing?
Head out into the jungle.
What beasts are there?
Deeper in the jungle, there's bomber beasts. They're a little more.
Alright, I'll be careful. Honestly, why did you two get involved? Poor Davril, or whatever his name was. He didn't stand a chance against 3 of us. Bless him. Tell you what. Right, so this... Oh, okay, yeah, so this is where I seen the guy's corpse earlier. So this must be the person that they were referring to. Okay. Enjoy. The door is impenetrable. Alright. Anyways, short of what? Short of high-grade explosives. Okay, so that's actually not the corpse they wanted. Apparently there are other dead Mandalorians about. So we got to find a dead Mandalorian. We have to find some creature. I can't remember which one it was. Which has eaten some component that we need. So we got to find that as well. And I believe that's... Alright. Found it on the first one. Alright, well, that's that done. Now we just gotta find the corpse of a Mandalorian and get his gear. Oh, what the hell is that? Well, this is a baby one. Wait, did that thing do that much damage to me? Knock. Alright then. Come on, let's fight the big guy. Oh yeah, I got a level up. Unarmed specialist level 4. Brilliant. Computer use. Demolition. So we'll go... no, we won't go security. We'll go computer use because I haven't touched that in ages. And awareness, because we do get some dialogue options through that. What's this? You have been granted Force Channel. What does that do? You know, I guess the name kind of explains itself, but I'd still like to know exactly what it does. But we got the ability to throw a lightsaber now, so that's good. Let's quickly check the map. Alright, so where we are now, we basically haven't explored anything. Now what's this geezer then, eh?
That beast there. Do you see it? The force flows.
No, what beast?
Through these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts. They aren't fully formed. Basic instincts, primal urges, every breath dominated by the needs of the moment.
What's the point of this?
In such creatures, that their minds are weak, prey for those able to hear their thoughts and influence them.
I feel its thoughts.
Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its thoughts?
I see.
Like a low rumble before the storm. Use
the
force to create a barrier around it, carefully and slowly.
Alright. Beast control, I'll try. Did I fail?
You're paying close, and you have the potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold. Violence, especially.
Ah, I see. Can anything else be done with beasts?
Anything is possible, but that is the end of the lesson for now.
You have gained the power beast trick. Alright. Lightning! Maximum force points increased. Hey, not bad. But having Kreia around is very useful, because she's just generally helpful. I just realised they have her hold the lightsaber like she isn't missing a hand. She doesn't just hold it out on the side and just swing it one-handed. She kind of brings her two arms together. Okay, so we want to go this one here and see what we can find down this path. Ah! Which is quite interesting, because they went through the effort of actually changing the lightsaber styles. So that your character will fight differently depending on what... See, like... Well, not completely different, but you can see there he done a slightly different move. You know, they're not identical, but they're not completely different.
I'm in need of your assistance.
Are you Camus? Camus? Zarga thought you were dead.
Zargo is not wrong in thinking me dead. We assume that any Mandalorian who does not report back within a day has been taken by the jungle. I still live. I am just in a difficult situation. A patrol was
What are you doing up there?
caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches, if they exist.
So how did you get up there?
After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished setting the charges, I looked down to see Canucks swimming all over my pack. The pests were eating everything. I killed the Canucks, but then a herd of Bomas arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack, so I've been up here, weaponless for 2 days.
You ran out of ammo? Isn't that against the Mandalorian code?
Much energy in their energy cells last a long time. How often have you had to change ammo?
I can't believe you were outwitted by Canucks. They are the Gizga of Duxon or whatever. Alright, alright. Or what? If I give you enough time, perhaps it can... No, it'll be nice. Very well, how can I help?
If you take care of the Boma piece, I can make it to safety.
I'll go drive off these Bomas then.
My blaster
Actually,
rifle's been useless ever since I used it to bash in a Canuck's skull. Your
I'll
actions
drive off the beast
are worthy of a
then.
Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast, and I will be able to return to camp.
Alright then.
Don't touch that button; it'll blow up all my charges.
I'll leave it alone then. Alright, I'd end up killing him, I guess. A young Bomas. Oh god. There's 3 of them! I'm sorry, little friends. Any remains to loot? No? Okay then. So if you want to be evil, you just press the button and kill him.
I'm grateful for your help, stranger. I'm returning to the Mandalorian camp now. I won't forget this. I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
I'll think about it. But they were on the opposite side. Why couldn't you just drop down and run? You see a... what's this? Permacrete detonator. It's used to set... if it's used to set off permacrete charge... Oh, well, I took forever to read it. Alright, well now what? That was so useful. I thought I was going to get something for doing that. Alright. That was fun. Let's do that again. Right, so we've done the 2 things we needed to do here. Let's quickly check which part of the map I haven't... Right, we turn left here. Let's have a look if I can hit it with a... Where is that beast mind thing? Is it in this? Beast trick. Hey! Oh no, it didn't work. How dare you! You little swine. Oh, okay, so this way joins back to where? Alright, yeah, so that's when I had the option earlier, I believe, and I turned left instead of going forward, and I met up with the Mandalorian. So we're gonna go back this way. It doesn't look like there's too much here in the ways of loot, or... Ah! Okay, I've never seen it come in. Okay. Honestly, I love it when your character just flies across the map to attack something. It's always boring when he decides to run up to the enemy. Freya, what are you doing? Wait for me, guys. I didn't want to force jump at people. It's scary and fast. Alright, well I suppose I mocked her too soon, because now I don't want... Oh my god, 56 damage? I am lightning! Oh, those aren't... I thought they were all the same animal, same creature. Animal, I guess, maybe, as well, still counts. Oh, well done, gang. Alright, what we got by here? Skeletal corpse, credits, alright. And I loot this, what appears to look like a giant mine of gold, like gold ore. Come on. Phase pulse converter assembly. Oh, there was more parts to it, it wasn't just one piece. Well, good thing I decided to stay out here then, isn't it? Oh shit, what the hell is that? Other than cool, I'm gonna save the game before something eats my head. Shits it out. I'll try to do my beast trick to it. Zack egg. Oh shit. Ah, have it! That was so undynamic looking. Go on, give him a good old flurry. Am I using Ataru? I am, yeah. Alright, that's it. Oh, fuck him up. Resist. Oh my god! Alright, alright. He cares not for my force abilities, apparently. Whoa! Fuck's sake. Okay, that was weird. It's alright. Sorry about that. Fire alarm went off for a second. Sometimes when you open the shower or the bathroom door, the steam sets it off for a second. Oh look, we got his ear. I guess that's what we could show to Mandalore to prove that we're worthy. Credits, a Mandalore outfit. Can I loot that one? No. I will loot this one by here. What you got, friend? Credits, parts. Ooh, 2 green crystals, a grenade, Gamorrean war gloves. Well, that was worth the trip. Nearly got our asses handed to us though. Alright. Okay, let's... Where haven't we been? Right, okay, so we follow the path now to the left and just quickly see what's down there. Well, let me just quickly... If I'm not mistaken, that's... Yeah, that's right, that's where we came in, so we haven't got to worry about going back down there. Burst of speed. Oh, you think someone would heal me, wouldn't you? Fine. I'll do it myself. Don't need your pity healing anyway. Oh god, there's lots of them. Well, 4. What else? Force channel. Oh. Okay, so Shicho is for many opponents, Ataru is for one. I've also got Force Channel to make me regenerate force points faster. These are things I should have really paid attention to earlier in the game. Could have made some earlier fights a lot easier. This appears to be the entrance to a cave. No, no. This is just another part of the map. I thought this was going to be a like a travel point. Oh no, it still could be the travel point into a cave. Again, no, the map just keeps going. Alright. Don't do anything interesting then, game. A Cannock. Have you got the final piece? I'm just assuming there's more than two. What's up here? Oh, we got an entry. You see a permacrete detonator is used to set off blah blah blah. Press the button, Crunk. Oh shit, what have I done? Oh no. Hi gang. Oh. God. Alright gang, the plan is not to die. I believe in us to get it done. I know Ataru is not designed for multiple enemies, but I'm going to stick with Ataru because I feel like the more you use it, the game kind of boosts up the strength of your style. Oh, there we are, that wasn't so bad anyway. Well done team, we did it. Alright, let's move away. Let's see if anyone... Oh yeah, remains. Some parts. Alright, that's everything from these fools. Anything back here? No, but there's a mine here. Ah, Mandalorian cache. Oh, well, let's get the Mandalorian cache then. Wait a minute, so if this one led... Ow. I'll do one more. So if this one led me to a cache, why didn't the other one? How weird. Oh my god. Alright, can I just disable them then? Oh, thank god for that I can. Alright. Alright, stop trying to look at the droids and look at the fucking mines. Just disable the deadly mines. I do not have the health to survive multiple mines. I barely survived that first one. Not that it would have mattered, because my other characters would have just kept me alive. Because they didn't even get affected by the blast zone. Deadly frag mine. I'll see if I can do anything with those droids in a second. I'm going to assume I can't. Would be nice if you could just like shoot them with a blaster and just set them all off. Right, why are you trying to, like, you know, attack a droid? A devastating one, oh my god. Well, I definitely don't want to be devastated, that's for sure. Right, brilliant, we got all of those. So let's have a look, what can we do with the droids? Repair, activate droid. You can't find any way to activate the droid manually. Bash droid. Oh no. Kill it! Yeah, that was stupid. I should have known that would have happened. Come on, hit it. Alright, there we go. Take him out, say. Yeah, we are fine though. We're only getting 25 experience off these fools, so... As I say, they're not very difficult to kill, which they're not, but I didn't realise how many of them were back there. There we go, it's all good now. Come on, get another force lightning out, please. There we go. Each force lightning makes them much easier to deal with. Yeah, if I noticed when Kreia was on a deathbed, I would have healed her as well. There we go. Ah, so all the things you may want were behind the droids. Advanced med kit. Yeah. Have the droids dropped anything? No. Okay. Oh, I got another 2 boxes. Come on, give me something for lightsabers. Impossible. Sinaga War. Alright, let me check something here. Computer use. So we need it to be security. Your security is 0. Yours is 0. Mine is 5 with a bonus of 12, making it 19. You're not available right now. What about you two? What's your security? Yours is 15 plus 5, which is way better than mine. And yours is also 0. Let's level you up. Can you open this box? Also impossible. Alright, so I guess it has nothing to do with my skill. Also impossible. Come on, move and open the box, you tit. Alright, we got that. Ah, can I use that then? Well, let me swap my team back first though. Actually, let's swap him in. Then he can just have his level up. Oh, not very much. Alright. Take you out, get Kreia back in. Right, so this one was impossible to open. Can I use one of those? What are they called? I'm sure I'll recognize it when I see it, if it shows up here. I do have the option to bash it. So there are just certain ones which are impossible to open, and the game gives you no option to actually open them. I guess you have to just accept that then. What was this? Maverick, you hear about the new Star Wars game? Depends. Are you referring about the open world Ubisoft game? If so, yes. Yes, I have heard of it. And I'm really excited to see what they actually, like, you know, what they reveal. Ah, there we are. I knew there'd be another part of that. Oh shit, I dropped my phone. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited to see what they actually reveal. Because they've also announced Bethesda making an Indiana Jones game. Machine Gun Games, the people who made Wolfenstein, are the main ones who are doing it, I believe. I'm not sure if Bethesda themselves are actually doing anything with the game or if it is just Machine Gun Games. But apparently Todd Howard went to Lucasfilm Games, that's just a confusing name, to LucasArts, I'll just say LucasArts, the old name. And it was like a passion project from him, so I assume the main Bethesda team. What was this? Item recovered, beam gem lens. That's interesting. I assume they are going to be involved in some way. This way. will probably lead us back to the start. Now go and kill it. It kind of looks like a cat, but when it dies, it sounds like a dog. It's really strange. Yeah, people believe now that what's it called? That EA has lost the exclusive rights to Star Wars. That they'll definitely be making a Battlefront 3 now. Because the only thing that was more, like, you know, not the only thing, the thing that was most likely holding them back from releasing it or making it was the fact that when they lose their license.
What are you doing out
Who are
here?
you?
It's dangerous for your kind.
My kind? Why are you here? I thought all the
I am a
patrols had been stopped.
Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrol. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area.
EA having exclusive rights to anything as a recipe for disaster. Well, yeah, it was, wasn't it? They had 10 years, or near enough 10 years, and released like 4 games. What's this? There are Duros bounty hunter ships
No,
deeper
it
in the
wasn't
jungle.
them.
Oh,
That
there's
ship
a.
was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't.
Oh yeah. Interesting. Any sign of a crew?
Looks like a scout. Pretty green too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart. He can't have been the only one crawling
What a
around
tit.
here. If there's more, we need to take them out. See what there's some action.
I'm always up for a fight.
There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by. If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts. If you're up for it. I'm going to
I am,
take
let's
up
find
a
them.
position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
Alright, well I'm just walking around, mate, because I got places to explore. I want to just quickly see what I can find in this area.
What happened to Lon?
He got swarmed
Oh,
by
shit.
those little beasts. I think they're called Canucks.
Those little beasts! How would you know that? You just got here.
Did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
I'm sorry, friends. Oh, I missed. Am I using a Taru? I am. Alright, go on, kill him! Will you stop shooting me with a blaster? Alright, friends, come on. I keep missing my attacks. Yeah, some remains. What have you got for me? Some credits. How about you? See, I don't even know when you're supposed to use those. Whenever I find things, the game never gives me the option to use them. I'm guessing it's computers and not boxes, but still.
Set the staging camp up
Oh,
here.
there's.
This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more?
But they just left.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
More beasts. Alright, gotta have some force lightning in your lives. Have some more. Oops. I'll just beat this one to death with my sword of lightness. Or my saber of lightness, I guess. I got us. We proper nice bright colours going around the place here. Got a blue, a red, and a purple. In case you're wondering why I didn't give myself one of the fancy colours, I named my character Anakin. I think you might have been here. Oh yeah, you've seen my character before anyway. You were here like 2 days ago, didn't you, Mav? Either way, I gave my guy blue because Anakin has blue, so it just made sense. I'll do that later. I'm in no hurry to level up. Oh, here we are. So yeah. Oh no, we haven't. What's this? Yeah. Oh, Mandalorian ruins. Where's that Mandalorian gone? You want my my Twitch Prime? Well, if you don't mind, that would be nice. I wouldn't say no to that.
I found more
Oh,
of
there
the
he is.
scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
Haha. I came across 2 groups of scouts. They weren't in the mood
Surprised
to
they wouldn't
talk either.
to you.
thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them?
Subscribe to Prime this. Twitchio Primeo. Oh, thank you, Mav. Really appreciate that. They mentioned something about a colonel. There's also seems to be more of them.
Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vatil's
Ah, Colonel
personal
Tobin.
cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
Is that a fact? Tobin's the one who opened fire on our ship and forced us to land here.
Not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so...
Yeah, thank you so much, Mav. You get a nice little number 1 next to your name now. I need to, like, get on the old laptop and try and get some little, what's it called? Like, emojis, so there's, even if it's a crap one, but, you know, some incentive for people to subscribe to the Prime. I'll remember that. Are we done here?
I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Thank you. Before you go, who would know? Then don't let me keep you here.
About the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
What, are you the best that they have to offer, or was that like? Well, he just disappeared, but he still had like little foot, well, like a little, what do you call it? Sort of dust behind him, dust trail from running. What's this? Mandalorian cache. Right, I want to go down in between these two by here, because there was also another what appeared to be like a Mandalorian cache, and I destroyed. Oh my god, more of these. Go on, jump at it. No. Oh, now what's this over here? Is this more people, or is just? Go on, kill it! Kill it with fire. So I'm surprised they haven't done a sort of Star Wars thing where someone has force fire. God, the Mandalorians really don't consider them worth fighting at all, do they? Right, so we need to turn down here. Because I destroyed like I set off detonators earlier and they appeared to do nothing. But then I set off another set of detonators and they actually did something. So maybe they destroyed this door by here and I just didn't realise it. No. Nothing short of high-grade explosives can open this. But there's no way to detonate them from here. Alright then, that's really weird. Right, I've gone over the 2-hour mark now, so I'm just going to leave it by here. God, that was a struggle to get out. I'm going to leave it by here for today, and then tomorrow I'll turn in the quests and reap the rewards and continue the story. So I hope you've enjoyed this. What is that? Please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel if you have enjoyed, and also check out my Twitch. I stream on there every weekday between 5 and 7 o'clock for about 2 hours, depending on the game. Could be a bit shorter. And if I'm really getting into it, it might even be longer, but I'm trying to keep them to 2 hours so that the actual YouTube videos aren't stupidly long. And on YouTube, not on YouTube, and on Twitch, if you have enjoyed, maybe follow the channel, and I will hopefully see you in another stream. Take care, and have a great evening. And thank you again, Mav.